Hello, Laura.
Hi.
So, you know that we are coordinating this task, the task 4.1, that is the core task of the project, of the EDiHTA project, because our vision here is to develop the content of the framework and the content of the framework through the different domains that we have selected previously. And these domains, as you know, are safety, effectiveness, cost effectiveness, and much more. And for that, we have guided all the partners in different methodologies. So first, we have reviewed the literature, the scientific literature, and we have done this specific scientific review that is called the scoping review. We have seen what is already published. Then we have made this comparison because, as you know, in the previous work package, especially work package 2, in work package 2 we have different deliverables, and this information, we have also captured this information and we have compared this with the scientific literature review. And then we made this gap analysis, is the evidence that we didn't were lucky to find in the scientific literature, and we provide the tools to develop this primary study, mostly qualitative studies with different kinds of methodologies. Partners have undergone surveys, or even Delphi's and interviews and focus group and so on. And we have been guiding all of them. As you know, it's difficult to coordinate the different people that comes from different parts of the health ecosystem. But it was a task that it's necessary for us in the project, as you know. But is tough, but it's rewarding also.
Wow, yeah, and you are completely right. This is the core activity in all the project. And you know, now while I was speaking, I was thinking, wow, you are not just capturing what the evidence is saying, you are also capturing what the stakeholder needs, but also what evidence is not saying. You are trying to generate new knowledge through different methods for researchers to make a comprehensive informational framework, which I think is unique for that. So I guess that this requires a lot of scientific knowledge, but also a lot of cooperation, co-creation, and looking at what the different stakeholders really need.
Yeah, you know that we have these different stakeholders, HTA agencies, hospitals, patient representatives, and even industry on that. And we say, it's a tough work, but it's the value that we add to this EDiHTA framework. But because the digital health technologies, as you know, sometimes can be a challenge to assess. And I think that we have already obtained this value to the EDiHTA with the EDiHTA framework.
Yeah, and if I may say, this is wonderful, but for us, that I'm leading another task under your work package now, is going to be a really challenge with all this information. Because in our task, what we will try to do with cooperating with you and other partners is just to develop the architecture or the workflow on how all this information should be organized to be able to digitalize in a very easy, accessible, friendly, and in a way that the different users will find it very appealing to use this tool. So for us, for doing that, we have already doing some research. For example, we have been searching the evidence, how many toolkits or frameworks that have been published just to benchmark, and we have found a lot of information. I think that we were around 1,700 papers that we have reviewed, plus we have asked our partners if they know some toolkit that could be very interesting to benchmark. Plus, we have been trying to look at the grey literature too. So from all these, we have found like around 50 toolkits to benchmark, and now we are working on that. I don't want to spoil anybody, but I can say that probably we will have a very nice product targeted to different potential users, and it's going to be hopefully very rewarding for everybody.
Yeah, and regarding figures, it's important to highlight the figures that you mentioned, because the figure for the content, it was amazing. It was a huge number of articles that we review, so all the partners review. It's more than 60,000
My God.
Scientific articles for that. We have conducted more than 10 primary studies, and then we have involved more than 100 stakeholders in collecting all of this information. So we have the scientific content, and then we are going to transform it in a pragmatical tool.
Let's do that. So one thing that nobody will claim us is that this toolkit is not going to be an evidence-based, but not only an evidence-based, a need-based toolkit, because we are co-creating with all the stakeholders. And as you say, let's move forward for the next steps in the project to try to develop a really, as you say, pragmatic, friendly, easygoing toolkit and platform, because we are going to build a new platform.
Yeah, we're going to have this one,
But I think that we have to advance the information. We have to wait for the others just to explain a little better.
So we talk about science, we talk about impact, and we talk about needs. And all of this, of course, for the patients.